Hey guys, Ludicrous Kingdom here. So this is day 12 of June Daily. Now for this video, I'm going to do a request from a subscriber of mine. Jordana141 requested that I count down my top 10 movies of all time. So that's what I'm going to do. So without further ado, here are my top 10 movies of all time.
Number 10. Transformers the movie. This movie from the 1980s is one of the great animated classics. Sure, some might say it's one big toy commercial, and I guess in some ways it is. But this movie is so spectacular. The animation is ahead of its time, and it was a real treat for Transformers fans like me. Sure, there are a lot of emotional moments, what with a lot of characters dying, but we were introduced to a whole new generation of characters. And if you have kids of your own, I highly recommend showing them this film. Number 9. Never Back Down. One way to describe this movie is The Karate Kid on steroids. It's the story of a small-town high school kid whose family moves to a new town where he discovers mixed martial arts. He joins a class taught by a Mr. Miyagi-type character and learns the true value of mixed martial arts and being a human being. One thing that makes this film so spectacular, apart from the story, is the awesome fight scenes. They are so spectacular and well choreographed. Number 8. Saw. This movie pushed the boundaries of psychological horror films. Two guys trapped in a bathroom, their ankles shackled, and a dead body in the middle of the room. How did they get there? Why are they there? And how will they get out? One thing that makes this movie so brilliant is its use of misdirection. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, a new twist presents itself. And without spoiling anything, it's got one of those endings that make you go, I did not see that one coming. Number 7. Superman. One might argue that this is the original superhero movie. Christopher Reeve made an awesome Superman, and Gene Hackman played Lex Luthor, one of the best cinematic villains of all time. This movie truly made you believe that a man could fly. Number 6. Titan A.E. This movie is a cinematic animated masterpiece and one of my favorite animated films. The opening sequence quite literally shows the Earth being blown to smithereens by aliens. Fast forward a few years and we see that humans have become intergalactic refugees all over the galaxy. We then see the main protagonist of the story searching for a ship called the Titan, which has the capabilities of creating a new world for humans to live on. I highly recommend this movie for any film fan. Number 5. Men in Black. This is a really fun movie to watch. A good mix of science fiction, action, and comedy. A secret organization whose mission it is to monitor and police extraterrestrial activity on Earth, while keeping us Earthlings in the dark about it. Number 4. The Star Wars Saga. Yes, I'm including all Star Wars movies as one movie. Yes, even the prequels, because like it or not, they do add to the story. It can be viewed as 6 separate movies, 2 movies split into 3 parts each, or 1 movie split into 6 parts. A good mix of good story, good characters, and spectacular visual effects. Now, if only George Lucas would just stop f***ing around with it. Number 3. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, everyone had turtle fever, so it was only a matter of time before this movie was made. And Jim Henson did a fantastic job at bringing Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo to life. If you grew up in that period, you will definitely remember this film, and it will definitely bring back memories for you. And for those new to the Turtle franchise, I highly recommend watching this film. Number 2. The Dark Knight. This movie has been called the Citizen Kane of superhero movies. It is the second in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, with the third one being released very soon. Not only is it well written and well directed, but Christian Bale once again makes an awesome Batman, and I don't think anyone will ever forget Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker. Rest in peace, Heath. Number 1. Jurassic Park. This movie represents a milestone in filmmaking. Sure, we'd seen dinosaurs in movies before, but Steven Spielberg showed us dinosaurs in a way in which we've never ever seen before. The truly majestic creatures of the past were brought to life on the screen in a truly spectacular way, using a mix of both CGI, which was very new at the time, and traditional animatronic effects. This movie will forever be my favorite film of all time. It was a spectacular roller coaster ride from start to finish, and it still amazes me to this day.
And there you have it, my top 10 films of all time. So tell me guys, what are your top 10 films of all time? I'd love to hear. Leave a comment down below or a video response. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you for watching once again. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this is Ludicrous Kingdom, signing off.